first offering on its way. Up around the face. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. And there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
And that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Addison Russell will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Addison Russell.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Story throws it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rockies 3 and the Pirates nothing. Joe Musgrove has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59, Joe Musgrove.
Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Sliders in for a strike. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1-0 the count. Arenado on at first, nobody out. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Settling in now, David Dahl. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a walk in his last trip. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. set and the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Moran trying to get there. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike three.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. And this one gets away. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. So 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number two. Runners are at second and third with one down. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The catcher, number 14.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Last time through was a base hit. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two swinging.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Gerardo Parra will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. He's taken strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Moran has a play, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Pirates nothing. Brian Shaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brian Shaw.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses up and in. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Arenado in foul ground, and no one will get this one.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Here's the payoff pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Wade Davis is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Harrison. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Davis, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. The 2-1 home is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Corey Dickerson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. High pop up. Arenado is calling for it. And that's the third out. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On to the ninth inning from PNC Park. It's now a 4-1 game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike. And there's ball two now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball three. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
LeMahieu at second, Hosmer at first with no outs. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. It was a walk in his last trip. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Marte. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stephen Brault comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson is going to get there. 1 away. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Missed with a slider.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 as that misses up and in. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Tony Walters. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there, and that ends the inning. But the damage long since done for the Rockies as they play 4 on the grand slam. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Rockies 8 and the Pirates 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jake McGee will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ian Desmond is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here it comes on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Grounded to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. Dickerson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And another snap throw to the bag. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Nobody out, runner on first. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Colin Moran is on deck. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. Been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Andrew McCutchen will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. In the dirt, and now let's see. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1 now to McCutcheon. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ball's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. In now, Francisco Cervelli. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
McGee comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
That's
Ball 3. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Jordan Luplow will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jordan Luplow.
In there, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And that misses 2-2. 2 out with a man at first. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Mayhew's got it. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out. And the Rockies have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in